Good morning, it's Stark.
And I'm Elijah.
And welcome back to your daily video announcements.
Today for lunch we have chicken noodles, mashed potatoes, broccoli, wheat roll, peaches, and a cold milk.
Let's take a look at today's holidays.
Next, let's take a quick glance at your top 5 news stories of the day.
Here are today's top 5 news stories. Number 1, free COVID tests now available by request through government website. Number 2, users spent $2.3 billion on TikTok last year, up 77% since the pandemic. Number 3, the Grammys have been rescheduled and moved to Las Vegas. Number 4, NASA scientists estimate Tonga volcano blast at 10 megatons. And number 5, Cracker Barrel ordered to pay $9.4 million after man was served sanitizer instead of water.
Now, a January Jam announcement.
Next, a tutoring volunteer position announcement.
Now, for a wrestling announcement.
Next, for an esports announcement.
Now, a Chiefs versus Steelers recap.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of VCSC. We're your hosts, Holden McDaniel
and Mason Moeller.
Alright, today we're talking about the recap of the Chiefs-Steelers game. Now, we completely blew them out the water. Big Ben is as mobile as a tree, and we just destroyed them. Now, we did start off a little slow, but we got there, and our defense was absolutely amazing. What do you think about it, Mason?
Well, we did blow them out the water, 42-21. I think it was really good. It's sad to put Big Ben off with a loss, but that's what you get whenever you barely get into the playoffs. I think it was a pretty good game, and it really showed that we are back and we are full-time playoffs Chiefs again.
Yeah, join us next time on another episode of VCSC.
I thought the Chiefs started off very slow, and I think they started to pick up. The defense looked good. Offense took a while to get going, but, man, once they got going, they were unstoppable. However, I think it's going to be a different story against the Bills. But getting the first win, getting the playoff groove going, I think that's going to be good for them. We sent Big Ben off with a loss. Got to love Big Ben, but it's time for him to go.
Next, finish the lyric with me. The song is American Idiot by Green Day. The lyric you have to finish is, "Welcome to a new kind of tension."
That's my song too, man. Like, I listen to that all the time. I don't know.
The answer was All Across the Alien Nation. So, the song is El Paso by Marty Robbins. Your lyrics are, out in the West Texas town of...
I don't freaking know. What is that song?
I'll say it again. Out in the West Texas town of...
El Paso?
Yes! Okay, so your song is The A-Team by Ed Sheeran.
Okay, alright.
So your lyrics are, white lips, pale face.
Breathing in snowflakes?
Yes. Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. Your lyric is, take me home, country roads.
I don't know.
The answer is To the Place I Belong. So your guys' song is Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
So, your lyric is...
I don't know any of it, but okay.
Alright. Your lyric that you have to continue off of is Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Let me see what spring is like on Mars. On Jupiter
Jupiter
and Mars. Yeah.
Good enough.
Count.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
What's in the box?
It's a rubber duck. What the? Duct tape. Yes. Yes.
Stapler. A roll of bags.
It's like, I don't know, something for science. Alright. Beaker.
Let's head on over to the weather.
Today's high will be 25 and tonight's low will be 9.
Now for a quick blast of the past, let's wrap up with this day in history. Stay classy, VC.
January 20th, 1981. Iran releases 52 Americans taken hostage at the U.S. Embassy in Tehran after 444 days in captivity. It happened just minutes after Ronald Reagan is sworn in as president, succeeding Jimmy Carter in the White House. 1961. In Washington, John F. Kennedy becomes America's 35th president, challenging the country in his inaugural address.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
1942. During World War II, officials in Nazi Germany hold the notorious Wannsee Conference near Berlin. That's where they devise what they call the final solution, their plan to exterminate Europe's millions of Jews. 1936. Start of a turbulent year for Britain's monarchy as Britain's King George V dies. George's son becomes King Edward VIII, but he later gives up the throne to marry an American divorcee, Wallis Simpson. By the end of the year, Edward's brother becomes King George VI, father of the future Queen Elizabeth II. And in 1896...
Well, Gracie, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Comedian George Burns, straight man to wife Gracie on radio, who later played God on the big screen, is born in New York City. Today in history, January 20th. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.